Welcome to part 38, CSS for smaller screens. At the bottom of our CSS file lies something called a media query, which is defined like this. And what this says is that for screens that are 1000 pixels or less in width, this CSS will replace whatever CSS was used above. So if you notice, these same IDs and classes are used down here below to reference those same objects in our dashboard. So any IDs or classes that do not appear in the media query will just use the same CSS as above. So this only affects some of the items. We're just going to change some of the items from above. And the main change will be in that grid container, which is where our four main components of our dashboard will be. So we are still going to use a grid display. But what we'll do is, instead of having a 2x3 grid, we'll make a 4x1 grid. So 4 rows and a single column. And instead of having the cards at the top, they were on the left, we're going to place the cards on the bottom. So we'll have the tables first, then the graphs, then the maps, and then the cards, separating each one by 10 pixels. This auto just says to use whatever the natural height and width are to figure out what the columns and the rows should be. The size of those should be. All right, so let's look at this. So whenever the screen becomes 1000 pixels or less, it will change from a 2x3 grid to a 4x1 grid. So let's take a look at this. We can actually do this here. So if we shrink this down, and let's just say we have it a little bit larger first. So as the screen shrinks, it eventually will become less than 1000 pixels. And once it hits that mark, then the view completely changes. And now we're going to use this new CSS from that media query. So it's just going to be one. There's no longer going to be multiple columns. It'll just be one column. So the tables will be at the top, then the graphs, then the maps, and then the cards at the bottom. And if we go even smaller, what will happen is this little toggle display will come over here. So the links will no longer fit in the navigation bar, and we'll be able to select them like that. So yeah, that's pretty cool how we can just change our CSS based on the width of the screen. There's just a few more minor changes. The graphs, we're now just going to make it take up 90% of the view height instead of just 45%. We're going to just remove some of this border radius and add some border radius in some areas, and then just the top info, those two headers above, we'll just make them the same size. Okay, so so this is how you change the CSS for a particular size screen. You can actually have multiple media queries for many different sizes, but for our purposes, we're just going to have two sizes, one for less than 1000 pixels and one for more than 1000 pixels.